Welcome to the Refocus Podcast, where we want to hear your faith stories and have meaningful discussions about how God is still relevant today. I'm your host, Rebecca, and today I have with me my trusty sidekick, Andrew.
I'm actually the main character, so I'm not really the sidekick.
He's the sidekick.
But so today we wanted to talk about our new podcast that we're starting. So this is Rebecca's big thing that she has started. She used to be the chapel leader
on Campus Ministries,
and she has decided that she wants to start a podcast. And now, why do you want to start a podcast?
Well, the reason I want to start this podcast is I'm really hoping to be able to give a voice to students who maybe aren't as comfortable getting up front, but who still want to share their love for Jesus. I'm also hoping that we'll have some really good, meaningful discussions about God and faith and just really connect on that deeper level. And I'm hoping it will be a way for people in the community, parents, teachers, church members, to just kind of hear what's going on in students' lives, because they don't ever hear the talks we give at retreat or at chapel or anything. So I think it'll be a really good way to connect our community in a meaningful way.
For sure. I definitely think also it's a way for students to step out, like you were saying. I mean, we got a pretty big mix of people here. I mean, a lot of people, like our chaplain, Jacob Orion, he's a very upfront person. He talks a lot. He's not afraid to do it. He oftentimes does a bunch of week of prayers for us. Or
yeah.
He's done a week of prayer for us. He's talked for chapel, and he's not afraid to talk up front. But I know a lot of people who are kind of introverted, right? And this is a way for them to, like you were saying, speak what's on their heart.
I feel like we hear from the same 5 people. They hear from us a lot.
Definitely is. It's probably you, me, Jacob, and then some of the other class pastors. And a lot of the times, being a leader means you have to be upfront and loud. Well, most of the time. And not a lot of people are up front. I mean, we do have positions in campus ministry where you're not up front. You're doing the behind the scenes stuff. So that would be
Vespers, marketing.
Yeah, marketing is a big one. Who's behind the scenes? They make all the posters and the posts that you see on social media. A large one is also Blessings team. Blessings
Absolutely.
and prayer team. Blessings does all of they provide a bunch of food when it's a large week, so finals week. Sometimes it'll be maps testing. Just a lot of these times when school is really stressful, they'll bring food in for us, and it kind of helps refresh our brains and
just makes us happy.
Yeah. But like I was saying, being up front is I was never an upfront person. Very much. I wasn't introverted, but I was shy, if that makes sense. And being in campus ministry has led me to be way more upfront. They have led me to become the praise team leader alongside with Milka, but I want to extend that out to a lot of other people, and I know that's probably what you want too.
Yeah.
But this is a way for them to speak what's on their heart.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I've never really had a problem getting up front. It's always kind of just been thrust upon me, so I've never really worried about it too much. But I know there's a lot of people that do, and I don't want it to just be my story and the stories of us that are more comfortable talking up front being told, because I think we can gain a lot of insight and knowledge about God and just what he's doing from everyone.
For sure. I think, and it's not just students either that we'll have on here. We'll have, we're planning next week to have one with Jacob Orion and Pastor Mick, who's the youth pastor over at CVC, and they're going to tell us some important things. But we also want to interview, have the teachers on here. We want to kind of see what I think a lot of them have interesting stories. I know for
absolutely.
Sure. We had Mr. Burton last year talk to us, and he shared a very special story. And even in his classes in math, he teaches us a large side of how math could even relate to
God,
religion.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because you would
interesting.
never think about it. But I think that this podcast will be a good thing for not just only meeting the students, but also meeting the teachers and even other people outside of our school.
Yeah. Anyone can come on it who wants to.
even the person listening.
Even you listening right now. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. I hope you will come on this journey with us as we talk about God and just get to know each other better.
Cool.
We'll see you next week.